If you're taking videos and photos for quite some time now, you probably experienced that feeling when you see something. You immediately know whether or not it will be a good shot. But when I was just starting out, I was always asking myself, how can I make this shot better? Or why is it difficult to find and create shots that look cinematic? So today I decided to share with you my checklist on how I improve my shots. I call it 4 C's. It doesn't matter if you're using a smartphone or a pro camera. This will work 100%. It's easy to remember and beginner friendly. So grab a paper and write down these 4 items. But before that, I want to share with you what I use to find inspiration for my shots. And that is frame set. I've been using frame set in my past videos to find shots that will truly elevate the story that I want to tell. They have thousands of frames from commercials, music videos, and movies. Perfect for your shot list or storyboard. Easily find similar frames by just dragging the frame into the search bar, and FrameSet will recommend similar frames to you. Great for making mood boards. You can also describe what you're looking for, and their advanced AI search tool will help you find the frames you need. So head over to frameset.app and check them out. Don't forget to use my link in the description. It will provide me a small commission without an extra cost to you. Let's take a look at this scene, and one by one we will apply every item from the checklist. So what we're looking at right now is a scene with the house lights. Everything is lit well and it looks flat. So the first thing in our checklist is control the lighting. So we need to set up our key light and then turn off all ambient lights. I will also turn on some practical lights to make the scene more realistic. I will also use a hard light besides our practical light to create a hair light to our subject. Now we will position the camera on the shadow side of our subject. Basically, the opposite side of the key light for a more cinematic look. Now we are done controlling the lighting. Next on our checklist is composition. We can compose our shot in many different ways, but here are some of my favorites. Rule of thirds, basically putting our subject in one of these dividing lines. Natural frames, something that will put our subject inside the frame. Leading lines, edges or lines in the frame pointing towards our subject. Lastly, symmetry, placing our subject at the middle of the frame with the background appears to be symmetrical. After we choose our composition, we can now move on to the next one. Create depth. What I like to do is when I'm doing a wide shot, I'll put something in the foreground to create more depth. Or if I will do a close-up shot, I'll use a faster or tighter lens to create more blurry background and separate our subject, creating more depth. Adding small practical lights on our scene also help create depth. And the last item on our checklist is color. This could be as simple as changing the color of your lights to convey a story. Warmer or colder lights create a different meaning. You can also start with color before anything else, like changing the subject's clothes depending on the background. For example, if the background is white, you can make your subject wear darker clothes. By just doing these 4 C's, we are able to improve our shot from this flat-looking image into something that looks like this. So the next time you create a shot, try this checklist and I'll assure you that this will make your shots even better. And if you want to find some inspirations for your next shots, head over to Frameset. There's literally thousands of frames there that you probably find your next inspiration. And so check out the links below. And I think that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. And if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you again next time. Bye.